Monday Night Football saw the Cowboys cover the 3.5-point spread thanks to Dak Prescott's 3-touchdown performance. Dak was featured in his first game at AT&T Stadium with fans since he broke his ankle Week 5 of last season. Prescott loves playing the Eagles after starting his career 1-2 against the Birds. Dak is now 5-1 since then. It was John Breech's selection, one of his plays, and let's recap how he did in NFL Week 3. 3-2 ATS, the hits with Dallas, Carolina, and the Rams. Did miss on Washington and New England. But that's okay. We got another week right now, and even though the league doesn't like targeting, John Breech targeting his plays. An early line picks here. Pick 6 pod super friend joining us here. So let's target Jags and Bengals. Cincy laying 7.5, John. What are we thinking here?
Yeah, that's a monstrous number for the Bengals. I'm sure a few people are worried about that because it's been a while since the Bengals have been favored by more than a touchdown. But let me say this, Tommy, these aren't Andy Dalton's Bengals. When Andy Dalton was the quarterback, it was if the Bengals were playing in prime time, you bet against them, you waited 3 hours, you collected your money. It was that simple. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think this is the only primetime game the Bengals are playing this year. They are going to be eager to show the rest of the country how good they are, especially after coming off that upset over the Steelers. And the one thing about the Bengals this year that's really surprised me is their defense. I expected the offense to be good. I did not expect the defense to be this good this early in the season, especially after how bad they were last year. And that defense has been phenomenal through 3 weeks. You know who struggled against good defenses? Trevor Lawrence. The Jags QB has been struggling against everyone. He's thrown multiple interceptions in each of his first 3 games. He's on pace to throw 39 interceptions this year, which would smash Peyton Manning's rookie record set back in 1998. So I think this one could get ugly. It's going to be a big night for the Bengals. Not only is it prime time, they're unveiling their Ring of Honor. I think they're going to be fired up. I think the Bengals roll to a double-digit win here and cover that 7.5.
All right, we live in a world where the Bengals are laying 7.5 in the NFL. We're also living in a world where the Bears are laying 3 against the Lions. And I've been on this Detroit train. They've been very well, of course, covering and almost beating the Ravens last week. Which side are you on in this one?
Yeah, Tommy, get on the Detroit train. If the NFL standings were based on moral victories, the Lions would be in first place in the entire league. I mean, this team every single week plays tough. They're feisty. Dan Campbell has them playing hard. And on the flip side, you have the Bears, who I guess are doing the opposite of playing hard, at least offensively. I try not to overreact week to week on a team's performance, but it's hard not to overreact to what the Bears did on Sunday against the Browns. Only 47 total yards, 1 net passing yard. I didn't even know that was possible. So I am worried about the Bears offense. We don't even know who their starting quarterback is going to be. It could be Justin Fields. It could be Nick Foles. It could be Andy Dalton. But whatever it is, whoever it is, I don't see the Bears offense doing much. And so since we've seen the Lions play so hard, I feel like this is a game they're going to go into and feel like they can win. Now, I don't know how they're going to emotionally react to losing on a 66-yard field goal, but I think it's going to motivate them because I think they've seen that they can play with the best teams in the NFL. And so I am going to take the Lions to cover.
All right, love it. Let's get Giants and Saints to get the last 2 in. Cardinals at Rams, 3-0 versus 3-0. LA laying the 6 at home. What's the play here?
Yeah, we have 2 undefeated teams. This should be a showdown. But if there's this, I think this is actually one of the biggest coaching mismatches of Week 4. You look at Sean McVay versus Cliff Kingsbury. Kingsbury's been with the Cardinals for 2 seasons. He is 0-4 against McVay's Rams, and they have lost. The Cardinals have lost those 4 games by an average of 13.8 points. It has been a total mismatch when these 2 teams play. And the reason for that is because the Rams have such an athletic defense that they're good at slowing down Kyler Murray. They keep him in the pocket. They make him win the game with his arm, which he has not been able to do. So when you take Kyler Murray's legs out of the equation, that totally changes what the Cardinals do on offense. And then you look at what the Rams do on offense. All they've been doing is putting up points all season. They seem to get better every week. I like the Rams here to cover those 6 points, even though it does seem like a big point spread in a game between 2 3-0 teams.
All right, lastly, we have the Bucs at the Patriots. Tom Brady, a road favorite, 7.5 points, or check that, 6.5 points is certainly a lot. Too much, too little, or just right for you?
Yeah, this feels about just right. Look, we're only to Tuesday. This is already the most hyped regular season game of all time. I think one thing fascinating here is that, look, Bill Belichick is a defensive mastermind. He knows all of Tom Brady's weaknesses. The question is, does he have enough talent to kind of come up with a game plan that can slow down the Buccaneers? Because on paper, the Buccaneers are absolutely a better team than New England. I just think that Tom Brady is going to want revenge. Hey, let's not undersell the fact this is also a Rob Gronkowski revenge game. I think we're going to see 1, maybe 2 touchdown passes from Brady to Gronk. I think the Buccaneers are going to roll. We'll finally have the answer to the Brady-Belichick debate, and that is that Brady carried the team for 20 years. I think the Patriots do not cover, and the Buccaneers win by double digits.
All right, that means you're going with the Bucs, and we're going to keep it with the trend. Next week, you're going to be wearing navy blue because the Pats will have lost the cover there. Him wearing the Eagles after the Cowboys had covered on Monday night. John, certainly appreciate part of the Pick Six podcast with host Will Brinson and fellow super friend Ryan Wilson. I can tell you that Giants-Saints game, New Orleans laying 7.5. Breech likes that play. New Orleans laying 7.5.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.